Okay, cool. So I just really wanted to do this to just kind of like preach in a way, like not in a mean way, but just kind of like talk to everyone about things that are normal struggles when you're trying to promote, things that people say that stop them from promoting, and all of those things. So, first thing I want to say is I'm a very strong red. If you take offense to something I say or a way that I say it, please know that everything I'm saying is coming from a place of love. Nothing I'm saying is trying to make you mad at me, make you upset, anything like that. I always try to give that disclaimer because I am a super strong red and I know it can offend people. So, there's my disclaimer. Everything I'm saying is coming to you with love. So the first thing that I want to talk about is knowing exactly what you need to promote. Okay. I'm saying you need to know exactly how much BV, and not like, oh, approximately 600. Hi, Carol. Not like, oh, approximately 600 to get to your promotion. No, I'm saying you need 32 BV in this box. We need 47 BV in this box. We need overall this much here. We need a distributor here. You need to know point blank every single thing that you need. Okay. Not just, holy crap, well, Haley, I just saw your chat, I just but died. That's so close. But not just like, oh, we need about 2,000. Because you guys, if you think you need about 2,000, if you think you're going to get 2,000, then what if you needed 2,200 and then you're like, well, shoot, I thought I was here. Like, I thought I was close. No, you need to know exactly what you need. And if you don't know how to find out what you need, if you don't know how to look at your chart, reach out to your upline and say, hey, I really want to hit diamond this month. I really want to hit executive this month. Whatever it is, can you help me chart? Can you help me figure out where my volumes are going to come from? Where I need volume, where I need distributors? Can you help me understand this? Because you guys, if you don't know where you need things, subconsciously, you're not going to enroll because you're not going to know where it needs to go. And you're just going to be like, well, I don't even know. Like, hopefully the team will do it. You need to know what you need. Okay. You need to know. It is 100% your promotion. Do not wait for your enroller or your upline or whoever to be like, here's your Ruby chart. Here's your diamond chart. Be proactive. Say, hey, help me do this, not do this for me. Okay. Because you guys, when you're promoting, you are rising up the leadership ranks and you need to know how to be able to chart, because when you hit diamond and above or wherever rank that you feel like a true leader, your team is going to come to you for help with charting. And if you had your upline do it the entire time, you're not going to know how to help them. So that is my little spiel with that. The other thing I want to talk about is it is time to start intense action, like now. Okay. I saw something that said, if it's not important to you on the 3rd, don't freak out on the 30th. Okay. And all I'm saying by that is, and what that meant is, if it's not important enough for you to be like, all right, we're going to do 20 hosted posts today, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that. If that's not important for you to do the intense action now, it's not going to come on the 30th. Okay. So it can't just be, promotions don't happen in a day. Promotions don't happen when you wake up on the 30th and you're like, all right, team, we're 2,500 from double. Let's get this done. 2,500 in a day can absolutely happen if you put the work in all month long. You know what I'm saying? You need to start now. So start being consistent now. Start doing every single thing that you know you need to do and commit to it now. You have 2 weeks left. 2 weeks. People have joined and went diamond in a week. You have time to do whatever it is that's on your goal for this month. You can do it, but you need to start now. Don't wait until the 25th when all auto ships run, because then you know exactly what you need. No, you have an estimate. And then guess what? Get all of what you think you're going to need done. Get it all done by the 25th. And then have the rest of the month to get the little scragglers that didn't go through or whatever. Anything you miscalculated, it's okay. But start now. And start showing up as the rank that you want to be. Okay? If you're wanting to go diamond and you're a ruby right now, first off, that's very possible. But start doing things that you think a diamond would do. Start doing one-on-one Zooms with your team. Start doing contests with your team. Start hosting power hours. Start doing those things that you think that person would do, because you need to show up as that rank. You need to show up for the money that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like, all right, I want to go diamond and make a $2,000 paycheck, but I want to chill here and let my diamond upline do it all herself. I want the diamond paycheck, but I don't want to do the diamond responsibilities. I want the diamond paycheck, but I'm going to let my upline do the power hours. I'm going to let my upline do all the charting for my team. I'm going to let my upline do this, that. Okay? Show up now. Start showing up like that person. Because you guys, you will never get the pay that you think you deserve unless you're doing the work that comes with that pay. You're never going to have a promotion that just falls into your lap. You're never going to have a promotion that you just wake up on the 25th and you're like, cool, I'm diamond. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it just like fell up. It just happened. It was cool. No, not going to happen. Stop waiting for your upline to do it for you. Stop waiting for your downline to do it for you. Do it yourself. Okay. The next thing I'm going to talk about that I know probably every single one of you have said once before, my team isn't working. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've thought that or said that in the past week. Someone on my team isn't working. My blank isn't working. You guys, that does not matter. But I'm going to tell you things to help you get your team working. The first thing that I want to ask you is, are you doing what you need to do as a leader? Are you doing what you need to do to show them what they should be doing? You guys, I asked a couple of people on my team yesterday and they got mad at me for asking it, and I'm going to ask you too. Would you be happy or satisfied or making money, making good money, if your team only did what you did? That hurts to hear, because a lot of times, me included, I have had so many days where I'm like, I don't want to do a dang thing. But how could I expect my team to work if I didn't want to? So look at yourself. Look at what you're doing. Are you actually doing what you need to be doing? Are you being the leader that shows them, hey, this is what we do every day? We post 3 times a day every single day. If you're posting twice a week, don't be mad when your team isn't posting 3 times a day, because they're going to do what you're going to do. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing, are you breathing belief into them and speaking positivity over them? Or every time that you get a message from them where you're like, oh my God, like she's not doing anything. She just messages me all the time with these dumb questions, blah, 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 blah. Speak positivity over them. Breathe belief into them. Send them messages and just be like, hey, happy Monday. Just want to let you know that I believe in you and I'm so excited to see all you do in this company. It's not that hard to reach out to people, but so many times we want them to just get it right away and run. You need to take that time to pour into them. You are not their manager that hires them and hands them a handbook and says, okay, great, have a nice day. Hopefully you figure it out. That is not your job. That is not how you are paid to do this business. You are paid to grab their hand, walk with them, run with them, sprint with them, whatever pace they're at, you are paid to do that with them. You are paid to teach them to be confident in what they're doing, to show them, instead of just saying like, oh, here's the price on something, which yes, you can absolutely do that, but you are paid to help them to find out, where is the price? Can like explain to them what the loyal customer program is, not just, hey, watch the training videos and like, good luck. No, lead them, breathe belief into them, help them to feel that they can do it too. Because if you don't, they're not going to do it, because your belief will always be higher than theirs. Your understanding of the company and understanding of what you should be doing will always be higher than theirs. So you have to pour that into them. You can't just expect them to get it and go right away. They will grasp on. They will get it. But you guys, when you take that time to pour into your people and make sure they know what they're doing, good things will happen. And the next thing that I want to ask you is, are you asking them what they need from you? Are you asking them what you can help them with? Do you know? Or are you just like, they're not posting? Well, maybe they don't know what time to post is best. Maybe they don't know what to write. Have you asked them? Have you reached out to them and said like, hey girl, like I saw you haven't posted in a couple days. What can I help you with? What do you need help with? What are you struggling with? What's confusing you? You guys, it's just like when you start a new job, you don't want to go to your boss every 2 seconds and be like, hey, I don't get this. Like, hey, I don't understand this. They don't want to look dumb. Go to them. That is your job. You were paid a fast start not to sign all 6 customers yourself under their website. You were paid a fast start to help them start fast. You were paid a fast start to help them to sign their own customers, to help them to get it, not do it for them and be like, peace, sign to your 6 customers. Hopefully that helps you. You guys, it's a lot easier if you take the time to work with your team, help them to understand how to sign customers, and then they'll keep doing it. That's how duplication happens. When you take the time to pour into them and teach them and train them and love on them so they feel confident in what they're doing. Your job is not just to get them 6 customers. Your job is to get them confident and independent as quickly as possible. That is your job as their enroller, okay? And the next thing that I want to ask, someone asked me that a couple months ago that hurt. Has anyone ever asked you something about that you're like, ugh, like, why did you ask me that? Like, that hurt my heart. Not because you were trying to hurt me, but it just like hit me. Are you only wanting your team to work to help your promotion? Are you only wanting them to post and sign customers so that you can get your promotion? Are you only looking at your team as a selfish thing for you to hit whatever your goal is? You guys, this business is more than just you, okay? I get it. When you're growing Ruby, it's still about you. I get it. But you guys, there's a reason why after Diamond, there's not a chart on eSuite, because then you turn around and you look at your team and you help them rise. Your team is not just a box on your chart. They are human beings with hearts, with goals, with hopes, with desires, with all of these things that they trusted you with. They trusted you to help them get those goals because you posted every day about what this business has done for you and what this business can do for them. So help them do that. You guys, it's going to be a lot easier for your team to be motivated if you're like, hey girl, like, I know you wanted to pay off your car. Like, I know you paying that car every month drives you nuts. Like, I know you want to pay that off. So like, let's do that. Let's make a plan instead of like, all right, girl, we need you to go Ruby for our team to go Diamond, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? That they don't know. And frankly, they don't care. There's a very big saying people say all the time is they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You have to love on them. You have to make them feel important. You have to know and make them understand that you are here to help them. You guys, your business will go a lot faster and a lot smoother when they know that you're trying to help them with their goals and it's not just all about you. I need to look at the check because it's blowing up. Yeah, maybe they don't want to be in the promotion spot and have that responsibility. They didn't ask to be put on that place on your chart. Did you ask them? Did you say, hey girl, I want to build you to Ruby for my promotion? Or did you just say like, all right, well, I kind of see potential. Like you're kind of in a place. I'm going to put you here. So I'm going to put people underneath you and I'm going to help. I'm going to need you to sign 2,000 BV. Maybe they just want to get a customer. Stop projecting your needs onto them. Talk to them. Ask them, hey, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what our team needs. Are you willing to run with me with this? And then be okay if they're like, not my thing right now. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, if you followed up with them to help them start this business with you, you have to follow up with them when they're in the business with you. You can't just be like, all right, I'm going to help you so much. And then they join, you're like, all right, cool. Here's eSuite. Here's the training videos on Connect. Like, hope you figure it out. No, sir, absolutely not. And are you trying to work with them or are you trying to manage them? Okay, there's a difference between messaging them and saying, hey, post this. Hey, get up 10 hosts to post today. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. You are not their boss. You do not pay them. So don't think you can go around bossing them around. That is not your job. Work with them. Say, hey, girl, I know it's going to help you a ton to get up 10 hosts to post today. Why don't I help you? Let's try to make this post first. Here's what it's going to do. And then we're going to send out this message trying to get this happening. Sound good? Work with them. Don't just be like, okay, do this, 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 that, and that. No. If they wanted another boss, they would just go get a job at McDonald's. Okay? No. They want freedom. Give them to that, or give that to them. You have to be a leader, not a boss. Okay? And the last thing I'm going to say about your team networking, here's a news flash. You do not need your team. Okay? To get your promotion. If you want it bad enough, you will make it happen. When I went Diamond, I did not have a single worker. I lied. I signed someone on the 26th of the month who I placed 6 levels deep on my 400 box on my Diamond chart. She went Emerald 2 months later. She worked. That was it. You do not, like, stopping yourself and telling yourself, oh, I can't hit diamond because my entire team isn't working. Well, maybe they're waiting on you to work. Maybe they're waiting on you to see you have some success. Maybe they're waiting on you to start showing up as the leader and doing the things and saying, I'm getting it done, whether you work with me or not. You guys, stop waiting for the perfect team, for the perfect time, for the perfect whatever. Go after it now. Your team is going to help you, and your team is there, but don't let your team be an excuse of why you're not hitting your promotion. Okay? Cool. I feel like I'm being mean. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I just am like preaching. I'm rapping right now, so I'm trying to drink 4 of these in a matter of like 6 hours. It's really hard. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is discipline. This is such a hard thing because there's not a single thing I can say that you're just going to implement and be like, okay, cool, I'm disciplined now. Like, I get it. No. The first thing you need to figure out with discipline is you need to figure out why you're doing this. Not just, oh, I want money. Not just, oh, I want to prove someone wrong. Not just, oh, I want to quit my job. No, but why? Ask yourself why at least 5 times until you'll know what your true why is. You'll know why you're doing this, but until you figure that out honestly, you're not going to be disciplined because your why isn't going to be strong enough to get you out of bed in the morning. Your why isn't going to be strong enough to get you to say, no, I'm not going to watch the 16th episode of this show that I've watched all day. I'm going to go in my office or I'm going to go in wherever and get my work done. The hardest thing of this business is also the best thing. You are your own boss. There is nobody telling you what to do. There is nobody that can fire you. That's the best part, but that's also the hardest because there's no one that is going to come to you every day and say, okay, let's see, like proof that you got all your work done today. Not going to happen. You need to be that person for yourself. And if you are struggling with that, find somebody that can be that person for you. I was struggling so hard at the beginning of this year. I'm not even going to lie. I wasn't even maintaining diamond. I wasn't even maintaining emerald. I was maintaining ruby. As a double diamond, I was maintaining ruby at the beginning of this year because I could not hold myself accountable. I wasn't disciplined. I was posting like very rarely. I wasn't doing any host posts. I wasn't talking to anyone. I was just like super complacent. I was like, whatever, like one day it'll come together again. It starts with you. And I figured that out. And I told my fiance, I said, babe, I need you to ask me every single day if I got my stuff done. I got mad at him because I was like, why? No, you can't ask me that. But he needed to. And you guys, our volume has went up by 7 times. My volume is 7 times what it was in February. It's massive right now. It starts with you. Figure out a way to keep yourself disciplined. Force yourself. It's going to be hard. But you guys, you have to do it every single day. You can't be disciplined one day and be like, all right, I got up 20 host posts, and then you do nothing for 3 days. You can't be like, all right, I posted 3 times a day and got all my things done, and like my team answered me today, and then you don't post for 4 days and you're like, oh my God, like I'm not hearing from my team. Yeah, well, they're not hearing from you because you haven't posted in 4 days. You haven't done anything. You haven't been in the group chats. They thought you died. Show up every single day. Be disciplined. And you guys, with time management of that, make a list and stick to it. Make a list and actually do the things. Set timers so you're not being dumb. With, like, you guys, you can so easily, you can lose your time by scrolling through TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. Set timers. Give yourself 10 minutes of interacting and then set a timer. And when the timer goes off, do something else. And if you have crazy schedules where you're like, I don't even know what the heck is going to happen tomorrow, the night before, set a schedule. Write it out. Be like, okay, so from 9 to 4, I have work. 5 o'clock, I have a doctor's appointment. Whatever it is, write it out. And then also schedule the times that you're going to work and what you're going to do in those times. Because if you're that busy, if you don't schedule that, the time's going to come where you could be doing something and you're just going to sit there and be like, okay, well, should I do host to post? Should I follow up with people? Should I work on a post for tonight? Should I do this? Should I do that? And then all of a sudden your time is gone. So make a plan so that you don't have a reason to fail. Set yourself up for success, you guys. For personal struggles that are getting in the way of daily tasks, if you guys don't know, a lot of you probably saw, I had people just like send me things that they're struggling with promotions. And someone said that they're having personal struggles that get in the way of getting their daily tasks done every day. And I say this in the nicest way possible, so please hear me with love. Give yourself grace for whatever you're going through, but not too much. Don't have something happen and be like, oh my God, that was the hardest thing ever. I need to take 6 weeks off. Figure out what you actually need. Guys, when I lost my grandpa last year, I took 2 months off. Did I actually need 2 months? No. I needed maybe a week. But when something happens and you have your first excuse to stop doing things, to let yourself off the hook, then it's very easy to stay in that place. It's very easy to stay in the place of not doing anything. It's very easy to stay in the place of just barely doing enough. You guys understand, like, you know yourself better than anyone. You know what you need, and give yourself that, but don't let yourself off the hook for too long, because you guys, one day will turn into 1 week, which will turn into 1 month, and all of a sudden it's a year later and you're like, what the heck happened? You have to push yourself. So you're always going to have struggles. Something's always going to happen that's going to bug you. You guys, and also when you're promoting, it's going to be like 10 times worse. Crazy things are going to happen. I promise you. So when crazy things start happening to people on my team that are promoting, I'm like, heck yeah, you're on the right path. Like, you're about to promote because the world's falling apart. Because that's how it feels. You guys, 3 days before I went double diamond, I was told that my dad had 6 months to live. I went double diamond anyways. We needed 3,000 in the last day to go double diamond. I very easily could have been like, I need to figure out what's going on with my dad. I need to do this. I need to do that. And I did give that time to that thing that was happening. But I also knew that I needed to hit that promotion to have the financial ability to go home to see him when I needed and all of that stuff. And you guys, it's been 1.5 years. He's still here. He's healthier than ever. And I'm just saying that not to make you feel bad for what happened in that moment, but to show you that sometimes the devil's going to try to distract you from your biggest thing. He's going to do whatever the heck he can do to stop you from your destiny. He's going to do whatever he can to get those little things in your head that are like, okay, maybe this isn't my time. Because he knows that when you hit your promotion, guess what? You have a bigger platform. You have more people that you could influence, more people that you can change their lives for the better, that you can bring hope to. Don't let him stop you. Okay? Okay. And stop with the excuses, you guys. Like, a lot of times people make these little things into these massive things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're like, oh, I broke my nail this morning, so like, gotta go get my nails done, and that's gonna take like 2 hours, and then like, ugh, the nails have to dry, and then this and that, and then like all of a sudden I have to make dinner. You guys, like, don't be dumb. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Like, your little excuses, oh my gosh, I've had them too. I've said so many different things where I'm like, well, my puppy is sleeping on me, so like I can't go to my office. Like, I can't go work. You guys, I said that to a girl on my team last week, and then I was like, oh shoot. That was a really dumb excuse. Like, I was just being lazy. A lot, like, when you give yourself an excuse the next time, instead of saying, oh, this is happening, switch it to, oh, my goal isn't important to me. It's a lot harder to swallow than, oh, this is happening. Because if your goal actually was as important as you're telling people it is, you would do it anyways. You would do it whether you feel like it or not. Stop waiting for the day that you wake up and you're like, man, I can't wait to send 100 messages. I can't wait to post 1 million times. I can't wait to talk to my team. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. That's never going to happen. I have never had a day where I wake up and I'm like, heck yeah, I'm pumped to do every single part of this business. No. And you are never going to have a month where there's 0% chance you're going to have a month where you wake up feeling on fire every single day. You're going to have to force yourself to work some days. I'm just saying. You have to force yourself to go to work some days. I know you do. You guys, what if treat this like your job, you guys? Like, so many of you want it to get paid like a full-time job, but you're not treating it like a full-time job. Could you tell your boss 4 times a week, oh, I'm tired today. Like, I just want to watch TV. I don't want to go to this meeting that you're scheduling because, like, I just want to eat dinner and watch a movie. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to think about it right now. You'd be fired so freaking fast. You guys, treat this business as if Mark could fire you. Yeah, it's a lot harder to swallow. Treat this business as if your favorite top leader was chilling in your office every day. Would they be proud of you? Would you be proud to have them in your office and to say, hey, here's my messenger, like check out all I've done? Or would you be like, oh shoot, please don't look at my Facebook Messenger. Please don't come here. You're not going to be proud of me. So many of you want these massive results but aren't willing to put the work in. And that's the biggest problem. That's the hardest thing. You have to take control now. Push yourself now, okay? I know this is kind of all over the place because I'm just like going through what people said. Someone said they have a fear of success. How many of you put a 2 in the chat? I think that's what number 1. I'm so bad at the number thing. Put a 2 in the chat if you've ever been afraid of hitting your promotion because you're like, what if I promote to this? And like, I don't know how to be a diamond leader. Or like, what if I promote to this and then I lose the rank? How many of you felt that where you're like, what if I promote and then lose it instantly? Yeah, it's rough. Success is scary. It is. And it's hard. But guess what? So is failure. Failure is really scary. Failure is really hard to deal with. Failure is really hard to wake up every day and be like, oh, like if I had just given it my all, like I wonder what would have happened. You guys, you're going to learn everything you need to know when you hit your rank. I promise. You'll learn everything along the way. You'll be okay. And guess what? If you lose your rank when you get there, you'll be okay. You'll make it back. I promise. It's okay to feel the fear, but it's not okay to let the fear stop you. You have to feel all of the fears that you have because most likely they're not going to go away in an instant. You have to continually work on yourself to get those fears gone, but feel the fear and do it anyways. Do it anyways. Tell yourself, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to hit my rank. I don't know if I'm going to lose my rank. I don't know if this, I don't know if that, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to believe it anyways. Okay? You guys, a lot of times when people are pushing for promotions, they have their upline. Let's ask this. Put a 3 in the chat if your promotion, the rank that you want this month, your upline is like, heck yeah, you can totally do it. But in the back of your mind, you're like, but can I? Like your upline's like, girl, like it's in the bag. It is so done. But you're like, are you sure? Like, did you look at my chart? Like, do you know what I need? Really? Are you positive? You guys, I'm going to preach this to myself too. We are 6,500 from triple, and it is terrifying me. But I don't know why. I don't know why, because I've done that before. We've been 6,500 from a promotion before and did it in a month, no problem. But when you're up against a goal and you're like, is this possible? The devil's going to sneak in your head and tell you it's not. So here are my best tips for doing it anyways, okay? First, borrow your upline's belief. Trust that what she's saying is true because she has done what you are trying to do. You guys, when I looked at my triple chart this month and I said, holy crap, we're actually close, I think. I didn't ask a Ruby saying, hey, do you think I can go triple this month? Not because the Ruby couldn't help me, but because she hasn't went triple yet. So she doesn't know what's possible to going triple diamond. So I reached out to other people and I said, hey, here's my chart. Here's what I need. Do you think it's possible? And then trust their word. Because every day you're going to go back and forth and say, oh my God, can I actually get these distributors? Can I actually get these customers? Like, is this actually going to come together? But trust that your upline or whoever you asked, trust the fact that they said you can. And I am so thankful that every time I went for a promotion, I trusted what my upline said. On the last day of the month, I said it before, when I went double diamond and I needed 3,000 that day, I reached out to my presidential upline and said, hey, is this possible? Like, is this possible? I had one worker, one. I said, can we actually do this? Like, is that actually a thing that is possible? And she was like, yeah, for sure. Like, it's not, like, don't even worry about it. Like, it's so done. And I was like, okay, like, if you say so. And it got done. But if I didn't ask her, if I didn't trust that she said it was done, I could have given up and said, well, we'll get that 3,000 next month. How many of you have done that before in a promotion where you're like the last day of the month or the 25th, you're like, oh, I'm just too far. Like, we'll just work on it next month. Let's do it then. Guess what? The next month comes and then there are people that turn off auto ships and then you never know what happens and you're farther than you were before. And you're like, well, shoot, what the heck happened? Like, we were so close last month and now we're like 2,000 more. Like, what happened? It's because you stopped. You had momentum rolling. Your tires were going off and you slammed on the brakes and you're like, nope, halt. We're not going to do it. Let's pause for a couple days. We'll start again on the 1st. You guys, worst case scenario, you give it your all for 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks left of the month, I think. I think it's like legit 2 weeks from today. I don't know. I think so. Worst case scenario, you give it hardcore 2 weeks. If you miss it, you're a heck of a lot closer than you were before. And your paycheck is going to be a heck of a lot higher than it would be if you didn't. Okay? There's no downside to hard work. Okay? You need to trust the process, but you also need to work for the process. Okay? You need to trust that if you're doing all the things, God will bless your efforts. And God will. He will bring you insane amounts of volume in random places at random times that you're like, I don't even know what happened. The month that I went double diamond, I had a 300 BB order that came through on my website. To this day, I don't know who she is. I don't know. And then the next month, she paid her membership fee. But in that moment, I needed that BV, and God just sprinkled it in and said, here you go. You guys, He will bless your efforts, but you have to give Him the efforts to bless. You can't wake up on the 30th and be like, all right, God, let's do this. Let's do your thing. Let's bring in this BV. He's gonna be like, but like, you did not do a dang thing. Can't just like throw it up in the air and be like, well, let's see what happens. If you put in the time every single day and you're doing the things every single day, He will bless your efforts. It will come together. You have to pray for it and pray hard and trust and believe that He will make it happen. Okay? You guys, the hardest part is when you hear no and you're working on a promotion and you're like, is this God telling me like it's not right? Like, how many of you have, even this month, for the first 2 weeks, you're like, I feel like I'm doing everything I can, but I keep hearing no. And like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if this is God telling me this isn't the right thing. I don't know if this is God telling me I can't do it this month. You guys, did you ever think maybe He's testing you to see how bad you want it? Maybe He's testing you to see how much more you'll do, to see if you'll keep going. You guys, good things never come easy. If it was easy to go diamond or ruby or double or ambassador, everyone would do it. But not everyone does. So you have to do it anyways. You guys, you're going to hear no every day. You should hear no every day. Switch your thinking to when you get a no, you're like, oh shoot, one more closer to a yes. Look at that. Got another no? Done. Great. We'll put you on a follow-up list. I'll check back. But if you hear a no and you're like, that's it. No one's going to buy my product. No one wants to join my team. No one wants to talk to me. Like, everyone's unfriending me on Facebook. Like, no one's liking anything. If you give up, God's like, all right, she didn't want it bad enough. She didn't want it. What if God is waiting on you to do just a little bit more? What if God's waiting for you to prove yourself that you are worthy of this blessing? God's waiting for you to do the things that you know you need to do. God's waiting for you to show up as the leader your team needs. Waiting for you to show up every day whether you want to or not. So many people say, oh, I want to hit double diamond or I want to hit whatever. But some days they're like, like, we'll do it tomorrow. Like, it's fine. Like, one day is not going to kill it. It's fine. Well, that turns into a week. You guys, promotion months are hard. Promotion months take a lot out of you. I'm just gonna be honest. Do it anyways. Push yourself. You're not gonna look back in a year from now and be like, man, June 18th, I wish I would have went to bed 1 hour earlier. Ugh, I would kill for that extra hour. But you're going to bed early instead of, like, you're going to bed and being like, well, I didn't finish my list today, but like, it's fine, I'll do it tomorrow. When instead you could stay up a half hour later and get your list done and go to bed feeling super dang accomplished, wake up super pumped up with messages. But instead, at night, you're like, no one's answering me, so like I can't get up my host post, so I'm just gonna go to bed. No, work harder. Don't give up just because it got a little tough. Stop that. The last thing I want to talk about, and you guys can put any questions you have in the chat. I'm an open book. If you guys have questions about like my promotions, anything like that, just put them in the chat. But the last thing I want to talk about is enrolling and waiting on your team to enroll. Okay. The first thing I want you guys to understand is this is your promotion. Okay. This is not your upline's promotion. This is not your downline's promotion. Yes, your upline might be promoting this, your downline might be promoting as well. But the promotion you're working on is your promotion. You need to work as if every single BV is going to come from you. Every single one, every single distributor, every single customer, work as if it's going to come from you. Anything from your downline, anything from your upline is just a cherry on top. I said on a Zoom the other day, I said, you need to pray like it's all going to come from God, lead like it's all going to come from your team, and work like it's all going to come from you. You have to do it all. You guys, stop waiting on your upline to place under you. I have not gotten a single distributor or customer from my upline ever. And we're going triple this month. Stop waiting. Stop being like, oh, she just charted someone else to diamond. Like, this person's going to go diamond. And like, I'm just still sitting here trying to do my thing. But like, I could go diamond too if someone was placing under me. How many of you have felt that where you're like, gosh darn it, like someone placed under me, help me hit my promotion? Yeah, it's hard to see someone else get placed under. But guess what? Do it yourself. It's cool for me to say, like, my double diamond, there is not a single person that can take that from me. That is my team. I built that team. I deserve double diamond because I did that. That was not handed to me from anyone. My team and I did that. That was our promotion. Okay? Have a sense of pride about your work. Have a sense of pride about your team. Okay? And your downline, you guys, like, pour into them, love on them, give them everything you possibly can. Try to help them every single day. But don't depend on them to hit your promotion when they're brand new and they don't even know what the heck they're doing. If they want to run, help them. But just because you need them to go Ruby and they started yesterday, don't expect them to bring in that volume themselves. You need to take control. You guys, I don't care if you have 0 BV and you want to go at diamond this month. You could enroll 8,000 BV this month if you really wanted to. There was a girl that signed 87 customers last week. 87 customers in a week. But you're telling me you can't? You're telling me it can't be done? The same girl signed 200 distributors last month. But you can't. You can't get 15 for your diamond? It's in your mind. It is in your mind. So I want you to start doing more action than you've ever done before. I want you to ask your upline, what do I need to do? If you could work through me like I'm a puppet, what would you have me do more of? What would you make sure I'm doing? Ask your upline. Go to them and say, hey, I was on a Zoom with Courtney tonight. She said that I should message my upline and say, if you could do anything, what would I do in a day? Tell me. And then do it. Do it. If they tell you get up 25 product host to post a day and you'll be diamond, do it. Don't be like, okay, I'll try my best. Okay, I'll see what I can do. No. You guys, if you work a 9-to-5 job and your boss was like, all right, I need you to make 200 extra calls every day this month, and I'm going to give you an extra $2,000, you'd be like, all right, shoot, like, let's do it. I'm in. So why don't you trust your upline like that? Why don't you trust yourself that if you do the work and you believe in it, that your promotions will come? Okay. So ask your upline what to do and then do it. Here are things, you guys, I want you to look inside at your actions and your beliefs of your business. Okay. First thing you need to look at, are you actually doing the things? Okay. Point blank. I'll go over a couple of things that I think you guys should be doing every single day, no matter what. But I can't do that for you. I can't make you do the action. I can tell you what to do. Cheyenne Knox always says, I can hand you the toolbox full of tools, but I can't make you use them. Okay. You have to do it yourself. And you have to believe in it. We're going to do one little belief exercise that I did with a couple people on my team yesterday. But you have to believe that it can come together. You have to. You have to go into every conversation that thinking everybody's going to buy from you. Everyone's going to join your team. Everything is positive. You have to. You guys, personal development is not a maybe. It's not a negotiable thing. You cannot go diamond with zero personal development because diamond's not easy. You need to pour into yourself because you're going to have hard days. You're going to have times that people say no to you, and you need to pour into yourself so that you do it anyways. Okay. So here are things that I think you should be doing every single day. One, no matter what, personal development, figure it out. Figure out what works best for you. For me, I wake up, I listen to that day of, what the heck is it called? Big Life Devotional. I think that's what it is. I do that. And then I do the Daily Still podcast. And then I hop on Cheyenne Knox's journaling Zoom. On Saturdays and Sundays, I use the Dream Life Daily Journal. This is what I do on Saturdays and Sundays. Okay. At night, I listen to about 20 to 30 minutes of a book, whatever it is, some sort of book that's good for your mindset. And when I go to the gym, I use the app called Musi, and I listen to a training Zoom. So something like this, or whoever that I'm constantly learning. Okay. Next thing you need to be doing, you need to be posting every single day. I'm not going to tell you the number because everyone's number is different. I recommend 3 times a day, but you need to be posting every day. You can't post once a week or twice a week and expect your promotion to come together. Okay. Sorry. And you need to be talking to your team every single day. Every single day. Message them. Hey, how can I help? Hey, happy Wednesday. Hope you have the best day ever. Hey, is there anything I can do to help you today? Hey, I saw you even posted yesterday. Can I send you one? Hey, do you want to race me to get up 10 host posts? Talk to them. Be a leader. Be there for them. Say, hey, is there anything I can pray for you for today? Guys, it doesn't always need to be, hey, can you get up with this post? Hey, are you talking to any potentials? They are more than just a distributor on your team. They are more than just a box on your chart. Okay. The last thing is host to post. You guys, host to posts are blowing up. If you're telling yourself host to posts aren't working, you are wrong. You need to do them. Okay. And with host to posts, I'm going to give you a algorithm thing that has worked for me very well. But with host to posts, you can't just get them up and be done. You have to actively work them. You have to actively follow up with the people that comment. You can't just get 5 up a day and be like, all right, like I did my job. No, you need to be doing all of the things. If you don't know how to do host to post, reach out to your upline, look on YouTube, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to tell you what I tell my team of how many host to posts you need to get up. Okay. So here is my formula that I use myself that has helped me hit my promotions, that has helped my team hit their promotions. Take your total volume and divide it by 6. That is the amount of host to posts that you need to bring in the volume. Because on average, you will get 1 customer per 5 host to posts in a very conservative world. Okay. Take your total volume, divide it by 6. That is how many host to posts you need. If you want to push yourself, do them all yourself. That's what I do. If you don't want to push yourself, that's what you need to do with your entire team. Okay. So say you're going Ruby this month. Okay. You have 0 volume. You're going to divide it by 6. You need to get up 334 posts. Okay. So there are 15 days left. So on average, 22 product posts. And that number does not include giveaway host to posts or distributor host to posts. That's products. Okay. So that's 22 host to posts. If you have 2 workers, guess what? That divided by 3, if each of you can get up 8 host to posts a day, done. Okay? Total volume divided by 6 is how many host to posts you need. So I want to do one little like belief thing, but does anyone have any questions about anything? I just realized that my chat was open because I was like, man, no one said anything in the chat for a super long time, and it was open, so I wasn't getting notified. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so here's what I want to do belief-wise. If anyone has any questions, put them in the chat, but I had a couple people do this yesterday. And what I want you to do is write down your top 5 fears about promoting this month. Top 5 things that you think are holding you back. Top 5 things that go through in your head about your promotion. So here, the people that I did it with yesterday, here, they're like main things they said. My team isn't working. I don't think I can do it. Everyone's saying no. I don't have enough time. Whatever, things like that, okay? So write those down and put done in the chat when you're done. Maria, you can get info on the products and ingredients on your website. If you go to the product, you can scroll down and click get product info, and you will see ingredients and all of that stuff. Yeah, if you are confident enough to put them in the chat, go right ahead. I will use yours as an excuse, or like as an example, not an excuse. I'll pick one of the ones that's in the chat. Done. Cool. So I'm gonna wait like 1 more minute to let everyone finish this. And you guys get real with yourself with these. Not just like, I don't think I can. Like, what are the actual things you're thinking? Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to write those in a different way, okay? The opposite way. So in the chat, Nikki said 4 things, and I'm going to say them in the opposite way, and I want you to write them down in the opposite way, and I want you to say them out loud 5 times right now, and then 5 times each before you go to bed and 5 times in the morning. You guys, you have to work on your brain. You have to work on your belief of this. So somebody said, Nikki said, I'm scared I won't maintain. I'm assuming she's meaning maintaining the promotion that she's going for this month. So what you would switch that is, I am building such a strong team that I'm going to maintain this promotion with ease. See what I'm doing? We're going to say it out loud till you believe it. Second one was, my team doesn't work. Yeah, everyone says that. Everyone says that. So you're going to switch that to, my team is full of such hard workers, and I am bringing such amazing people in that these promotions are coming with ease. Okay? She said, I feel lost. I am finding a way and working every single day to make this happen. It is coming my way. She said, I have no support. I don't need support from anyone. I've got this. I'm making it happen. You guys see what I'm doing? You're retraining your brain of these things that you wrote down, of your fears. They are constantly going in your brain, constantly going, replaying in your head, even when you don't even realize it. You guys, I can't even tell you how many times in my head I have thought, I'm not worthy of triple. Who the heck do I think I am to be a triple diamond? Do I actually deserve this? Like, what am I thinking? You guys, your brain will sabotage you if you do not stop it. So that is what this is doing. Someone said, I don't feel like I can do it. Okay. So you're going to switch that to, I've got this. I'm finding a way and I'm making it happen. I am blank at the end of this month. My job stops me with time. I am taking control of my schedule and I'm making time for what's important. I am making this happen. Okay. Do you guys see what I'm doing? Is this making sense? You guys, I hope that this helped somebody. When I was praying this morning, I was doing my devotionals, I just felt like God was telling me, get your butt on Zoom and just talk. Just talk to people about all the things they're struggling with. Talk to people about all the things that they fear for their promotion, all the things that are stopping them from going after it. And you guys, I've learned that when God whispers to me, I answer. When God tells me to do something, I'm going to listen. So I know there is somebody that was on here that just needed something I said. And you guys, it's the same thing with you. There's somebody that's going to need to see a post that you make. There's somebody on your team that's going to need you to message them and say, hey, I hope you have the greatest day ever. People need you. You are here for a reason. Start taking control of your business now. Start. Reach out to your upline. Ask her for tips on all the things that you need. And don't be afraid to ask as many questions as you have. There aren't any dumb questions. That's what your upline's here for. Take what they say and run with it, because you guys, one day you will wake up and you will be living your dream life. One day you will literally have more money than you know what to do with. You will have a team that is bigger than you ever imagined. You will have the ambassador diamond rank that you didn't know how it was going to come together. You guys, when I started, I never saw triple diamond. I never thought I'd ever have a team as big as I do. But I stuck with it. I stayed consistent. I kept going. You guys, you are worthy of a life that is more than what you are living right now. Okay? You are worthy of a bigger life than this. You are worthy of the promotion that you want. You are worthy of the promotion that you are working on. You guys, I love each and every one of you, and I hope that this gave you that oomph that you needed to finish this month strong. And I want, if you were on here and you hit your promotion, I want you to find me and message me. I want to celebrate with you, because you guys, God is moving mountains in this company. He's moving mountains in my team, and he's moving mountains in you if you let him. Okay? So I hope you guys have the best night ever. And I just cannot wait to see all that you guys all do this month. And just know that I believe in you, your upline believes in you, and there's no reason you can't hit your promotion. There's no volume that is too far. There's no chart that needs enough that will make it impossible. So go after it, push yourself, do more than you've ever done before, and you guys, you will cross that finish line. So I will put this up on my YouTube tonight, and I hope you guys have a great night, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.